What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Coach Carl. Mr. 57 is the new 27. And today's video is based on a question that somebody asked me in one of my videos. And they always asking me this question. So I did a video on it before, but I'm gonna do a new video on it, and I'm gonna hopefully reach some new people and talk about some new things and maybe help somebody along the way. The question was, how do I find a coach? How do I find a good coach that can teach me the things that I want to know? First of all, let me say this. There are some good coaches out there. There's some coaches out there that don't cut corners. There's some coaches out there that are not thinking about just making money. There's some coaches out there that are not thinking about putting you in the ring before your time. So you just got to find the right one. You got to go from gym to gym sometimes. Just like if you're looking for a car, you don't go to one car lot. If you're looking for a baseball team for your son or your daughter, you don't go to one baseball field. If you're looking for a football team, you don't go to one football field. So when you want to find a good boxing gym, don't just go to one gym. Go to a couple of gyms. Talk to a few people. Most importantly, get you a piece of paper and write down all the stuff that you're going to want to be able to know, be able to learn, and be able to do, so that you can have an idea of what you're expecting from this coach, and then some of the things that you can share with him, so hopefully he'll get an understanding of what to expect from you. First thing I would suggest is know whether you want to box, or know whether you just want to train, or know whether you just want to learn. And there's differences. If you want to box, then you training to get in the ring. If you want to learn, you could be learning just because you want to watch a fight at home and you want to know what you're looking at. And if you just want to train, then you want to go in there and train like a boxer. So make sure that that gym essentially offers what we call boxing fitness, because some coaches are going to get pissed off when you come in and you say you just want to do boxing fitness. They're going to be like, I don't want to teach you my tricks if you're not going to get in the ring and use them. But you might not want to get in the ring and use them. Always start off by telling that coach, say, look, I come into your gym, I want to learn the most that I can learn. And should you make me good at it and I feel comfortable with it, then maybe I want to get in the ring. Then they'll be more apt to try to show you some things, because you don't want a coach to have show you nothing. And you don't want a coach that when you go in the gym and you start training, he take you and put you in the ring to see what you made out of. I've been in plenty of gyms where guys come in and they want to box. And the owner says, grab some gloves and some headgear. I'll put you in the ring and see what you can do. That don't make a lot of sense, because he doesn't know anything about you, and he going to put you in there with somebody and you could get beat up. And it can change the whole direction of what you're thinking. Boxing can be taught. It's not a sport that you have to walk in the front door and know everything. So you got to go in a gym and you got to be willing to learn. And he's willing to teach you and you're willing to learn. Now, I never looked at a guy. I don't care how built he was. I don't care how slim he was. I don't care how fast he looked when he hit in the bag. I never looked at a guy and says, he'll be a good fighter. I asked that guy, excuse me, what he want to do with his career. And if he says, hey, I want to be the champ, I'm going to train him to be the champ. If he says, hey, I just want to get one fight in and see where I go from there, then I'm going to train him to get one fight in and see where he go from there. I'm going to listen to him. I'm not going to have expectations that are bigger than him. I'm going to listen to him and let him tell me which direction he want to go in. But my job from the beginning is to get you in shape, to show you how to eat, to get your cardio up to date, to get your weightlifting up to date, to show you the art of boxing. The art of boxing has nothing to do with whether you climb through the ring or not. Knowing the art of boxing can be used for a few things. Number one, you can climb in the ring. Number two, you can protect yourself in the street. And number three, you will know it. So that if you ever have to use it, you'll know it. And if you ever see somebody else doing it wrong, or if you ever want to teach it, or if you just want to watch TV and see why somebody is not doing something or why they are doing something, you'll know it. That's what the art of boxing is. It's like teaching you the art of baseball and teach you the art of football. I'm going to teach you the rules. I'm going to teach you all the strategies, the ones that I think will be suitable for you to learn at the beginning. You don't go into a karate studio and put on a black belt. You put on a white belt and you work your way up. White, yellow, orange, purple, blue, green, brown, and black. You work your way up. Y'all see how I call the numbers out because I know what I'm talking about. But with that being said, go into a gym. Tell a guy, if you generally want to go in to learn how to box and figure it out from there, go in saying, hey, look, I want somebody to work with me because I want to learn how to box. I want to learn the rudiments of boxing. I want to learn the art of boxing. I want to go through the workout program. I want to go through the diet. I want to go through the running portion, and I want to learn how to shadow box, and eventually I want to get in the ring and I want to spar. They're going to take their time. If they're real coaches, they're going to understand that you don't know nothing, and they're going to take their time and they're going to train you up, and then you're going to learn something. And then, because the next champ might be you. The next champ might be you, but take it slow. If you go into a gym and they want to put you in the ring in 30 days, you're moving too fast. You should be training for like 6 months before you climb in the ring and get hit by anybody. Unless you came from a program and you had a pass book. A pass book is a book you have that looks like a passport. It talks about your history in boxing, how long you've been boxing, who your coach was, what your age was when you signed up. It's the whole history of you in boxing. It has your fights, who you fought, whether you won or lost, the whole 9 yards. That's called a pass book. You need one to fight in amateur fights. Now, if you have a pass book, I look at your book and I determine whether I'm gonna move that 6 months down to 3 months and then give you a fight. It all depends on what you did in your past. It all depends on whether you here for the right reasons or whether you here because, for whatever reason. I need to know that, but I'm not gonna know that overnight. It's like a guy trying to date a girl. I don't want to date a girl and find out everything about you in the first night. I want to take my time. I'm not interested in how fast I can sleep with you. I'm interested in how fast I can build with you. See, sleeping with you, that's easier than building. It's called doing the real work. You see what I'm saying? That's how you build a relationship. You don't build a relationship trying to meet somebody and sleep with them. You build it trying to meet them and get to know them and grow with them. Everything else comes because that person feels comfortable about you. You feel comfortable about that person, and then y'all grow together. Same thing with boxing. Same thing with you and a boxing coach. It's you learning from your coach. It's your coach teaching you, and together y'all build a bond. You got to be able to trust him like he got to be able to trust you. He teaching you stuff that he knows is going to work when you have the confidence and the discipline and the consistency to climb in that ring and make it work. He knows that, but he also knows that it takes time. You have to believe that what he's teaching you is enough for you to get in the ring and make it happen. And in order for that to happen, you got to be able to trust him. Well, in order to be able to trust him, you got to build a relationship with him. Understand what I'm saying? So that's how the whole game go down. So with that being said, get your notebook out. Write down some things that you're looking for. They should start with what kind of conditioning program you have. They should start with, do I have to run? And if so, how far? Are you willing to work with me? Can you help me lose weight? Because being in the right weight bracket for your height is important. I had guys come into my gym that was 180 at 5'4". They talking about they want to fight heavyweight. You're not the right height, bro. That guy will stick you to death. He'll stick you to death with that jab, and you ain't never going to be able to build nothing. So all that's important. Go into the gym with all the right questions. And that's how you find a good coach. Because if you got a coach that's like, that's because he don't want to deal with you, right? But if you got a coach that says, I got you. I start at the beginning, I work my way up, and I'll let you see how you feel, and I always keep you up to date on the progress that you're doing, where I think you are, where I think you could go, and the whole nine. If you got a coach doing that, then you got the right coach. But once again, I hope I gave y'all some information that's useful, because that's what this channel is about. It's about me giving you information that's useful to you. I'm not up here to brag. I'm not up here to boast. I'm up here to give you what I got in hopes that it will help you get to where you're going. Once again, it's your boy, Coach Carl. Mr. 57 is the new 27. And I'm going to catch y'all on the flip side, because right about now, your boy is out.